I played a knockout match in which I used knights and summoners. It sounds like a really weird combination, but somehow it worked out. And I don't know whether it's because it's really easy to get 3 stars when playing with knockout, or whether it's actually a good combination. That is the big question right now. Which I'm really curious to see whether I can answer that one today. Maybe not, maybe I can. It probably isn't like the best idea. But that's completely fine. But at least I got to try it. Which is, I think, what counts the most. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? We got assassins, we also got some shamans. Can I buy all of them? Yes, I can. A level 2 bed rider, wow. Well done already. And let's put you in here. For no particular reason, I think I prefer shamans. Since when they're complete, they have a small wolf, which is a really big deal in these early rounds, whilst I could put Phantom Assassin in there, but she doesn't complete a single tier of assassins, which is a little bit of a shame, but oh well. It should be okay. Are we going to win this one? Oh, we're doing fine. It's still level 1 bed rider, it's still level 1 bed rider. Only this guy got a level 2 so far. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Can we go towards knights? Well, this guy's going for them. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy goes for them. Neither am I surprised if this guy goes for them. Which makes it a little bit harder, considering that I would love to go for knights, but they are quite hard to get when you have to compete with anyone else in order to get them. So I'm holding my breath on that one. It's something I really want to try. But I don't know whether I am going to succeed. Alright, let's go for the claymore. Let me quickly check my sound, because it seems a little bit off. This Dota Underlords is rather silent today. Let me see. Nothing of... Oh, I can... Let's grab a Luna. So, in case we want to go towards knights, we at least have a Luna on our bench. It doesn't sound like the worst idea I've had so far. Alright, let's up the sound a little bit. Like this. This should make the sound of Dota Underlords a little bit better. This sounds a whole lot better. It sounds like how it's usually sounding. Awesome! So, if you have any suggestions for what you want to see me try, let me know in the chat. Because I'm rather curious. Either I've tried it recently and I can tell you whether it works or not, or it's something I haven't thought of yet and I am willing to try. Probably going to lose this one by the looks of it. Well, on the other hand, my wolf seems to be doing... well, no. I was about to say my wolf's doing rather well, and he is, don't get me wrong. It's just... she was still alive and she wasn't ours, unfortunately. So, that's completely fine. Okay, so let's see. We do have a Chaos Knight. I have to quickly check. Not really. And I got 2 bed riders here, which I would love to grab. I'm probably not gonna be using you anymore. Let's keep those guys in for now. Because these are all rather strong early game. Though I can put like a tier 1 knight in. But it would mean losing the wolf. And I don't know whether either of these is strong enough. Alchemist so early on in the game. It's round 3. Well, I know you can grab them. I know there's a chance of finding 3 gold heroes in round 1. But still. And welcome to the chat, both Bruni, me, and Fire Amethyst. It's great to see you guys here. Alright, so let's see. Do we want to place knights in here? It would really work if I can get any of them to the next level, which I can't. However, I feel like these aren't really working as well as I'd hoped. So let's put this on Luna for now, because I think she's the strongest one we've got so far. Which means I want to go for summoners as well, which I probably have skipped on up until now. I am not too worried about this guy. Neither am I worried about this guy, because he's going for brawny, so we should be okay using knights. Which is rather surprising, because normally these knights are rather contested. So, lucky me. on that part. I don't think we're going to win though, because, well, a level 2 bat rider here. And 4 heroes on the board. To my 3 heroes that are on there. But it's completely fine. Oh, and I kind of want to sell you too. Thank you for your service. Didn't go as well as I planned. Alright, so let's go for you. I would love to have a Shadow Shaman, because he will have 1 stack of trolls. He's also a summoner. He works rather well with Bat Rider, who's currently in there, because he's a troll as well. So all that considered, Shadow Shaman is kind of a cool character in here. Let's go for evasion and a little bit more attack damage. I'm going to throw it on you, because I think you have the most benefit of a little bit of evasion. Because you're the first guy people are going to encounter, and I'd rather have it someone beefy than a very squishy person. Summoners, there are quite a lot of them, and I don't think that Meepo is worth it, if I'm honest. Now, all these guys are not really worth it either. However, I am doing fairly okay. It's not like I'm down to 70 health or so, so I shouldn't be too worried about trying to level. Well, leveling is really nice, don't get me wrong. I shouldn't worry too much about making sure I got my heroes leveled, or making sure that I've got as many heroes on the board as I can. One thing I am in front of basically anyone else but the Grand Forte guy we're against right now is that we have in the 20 gold, while all the other guys are at most at 16. So that means if we have 30 gold rather fast, which I think we might hit after this round, we have 3 interest points, which means 3 gold every single round, but also that we're completely free to do whatever you want. Though I'm not the biggest fan of Meepo, and I'm probably going to switch him out later for, let's say, Lone Druid. I am going to grab him now. I could have done it last time, but let's say I'm not the biggest Meepo fan. For his power is awesome, don't get me wrong. I love that he can duplicate or mirror himself. That is really, really nice. However, I feel like it's always... Oh, wow, you're doing great at level 2s, by the way. But I feel his power is always a bit lackluster, and either you have a Meepo who dies almost instantly, or you've got a Meepo who is kicking and screaming all over the board, and he is amazing. And there doesn't seem to be middle ground, which is rather unfortunate. But overall, he's not a bad character at all. He's, I think, one of the most creative characters that we currently have in the game. Let's have a Bat Rider here. No, not going to do that. Going to put you in. Yeah, for now, let's do this. Nothing, and I got a Luna. So, not the greatest place for Meepo to be placed. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think he could have been placed in the worst place. Well, at least he poofs rather quickly. Probably dies rather quickly as well. Well, at least we tried, didn't we? Oh well, we might win this. Luna in the back was dealing quite a bit of damage. She did almost... She did... Not almost. She did 4,000 damage. Now, I don't know whether she's going to survive this, especially if these snakes are here. But I think her Bouncing Blade, her Moonglaves, are really helping her here. Not enough, unfortunately, but enough to keep us alive a little bit longer. First things first, I'm going to pull Meepo towards the back, because... rather not have him in the front. Let's do this. Free reroll. No, nothing. Is someone else going for knights and doing a bit faster than I am? No, not really. This guy, who I have no clue what he wants to build towards. And then that's brutes, not really surprising. Shamans with savages, not really surprising. Heartless hunters, probably twice. But this guy might going for a brute, not brute hunters build. For warriors, which I am surprised. I couldn't get them to work, so props for them if they know how to make these guys work. This is a brownie build. -8, goodness gracious. Oh, we're doing fine, at least for now. Would love to have an Abaddon here. Or an Omni Knight, just to have this little bit better. To be a little bit better, because like 1 stack of knights isn't really doing anything, and a little bit lackluster. Let's go for another halberd. Like, it's not the greatest thing I can have. Greatest item. Also, we're down to 4. So I might just level, because everyone I need on low level, I think you're... Yeah, you're 2. Well, there you are. I do want you, but let's do this first. So I'll put you in. Let's pull the knights a little bit to the front, even though I know Bat Rider and Luna are not really the guys you want in front. However, let's do something like this. You to the back, you to the back, you here. And he is just level 1. There are worse things, like... Well, this is not ideal, but... It's not bad either. At least we got 5 heroes in here who can summon a little bit. Or they are supposed to summon, though they are not really doing it. Especially Nature's Prophet is shooting them. Now he's confused thanks to the boat from Kunkka. But they're not really doing anything. This is his first little trend he summoned. So... Yeah. I kind of think you should up your game. I don't think you should do that. Also, what do we want? I got a healing tank or... Let's go for support damage dealer. If anything, knights might have a little bit of a drawback that they are not doing as much damage as, say, a hunter or assassin. Which is completely fine and understandable. Let's take a Meepo out. Let's switch you around. And I've got an Omni Knight here, which I'm going to grab as well. So I only need Sven or Dragon Knight in order to complete this. Which would be lovely. Because then I've got at least the basic of Knight in here. Can I... Thank you. Because, well, you're not an upgrade. Are you okay? Thank you. Well, not really working out as I'd hoped. At least his Nature's Prophet seems to be working a little bit better. But still, I am rather surprised that my knights are kinda lackluster. Maybe just poor planning on my part, or bad luck. Might be either way, or might actually be a bad idea to do this alliance combination. Which either way I'm completely fine with. It's not like I've got much to lose. But still. Grab a dazzle. Thank you, I needed you. And let's do grab you to switch you around, because I think you might be just a little bit more useful than your counterpart who's currently in there. Alright, let's do this. And now we can start leveling, because I got basically anyone who I want. Besides, of course, a Shadow Shaman, but, well, a little bit unfortunate, but we can fix that later. Alright, so now we got attack speed, which probably isn't enough. No, it isn't. So, what is going on here? I think the main problem might be is that there are a lot of high damage dealing characters in here I might not be able to deal with effectively enough. Which is a shame, don't get me wrong, it's just the way it is. How badly do I need to go to level 6? We get it next time, because I am missing 1 XP to get to 10, and then I need 10 XP or 10 gold, really, to get to level 6, which I can do next time. I'm not doing that poorly, that I need to really watch out for it right now. Alright, Meepo is doing whatever Meepo needs to do. He's kind of tanking, which is rather surprising. I wouldn't have thought that. And we won this one, barely, but we won this one. Rather surprising. But completely fine and a rather nice surprise. Alright, so let's get to level 10. Let's do this. So next time we hit 1 XP, we can put 1 in there. Like, I love you in here. However, let's reroll once. Put Battle Fury on you and put the Halberd on you for now. And then put a Dazzle in. So I've got 1 healing knights and trolls, which isn't really what my plan was. But it should be fine. And I do want you in here. Let's grab you after this. Yeah, let's grab you after the round has started. Might be the best idea here. Level 3 task, really? I am rather surprised about that, considering that I didn't think anyone would go for 3-starring warriors. That was the one who got the upgrade. And he's focusing on one of the Nipper clones, which I am completely fine with. That jewel is gone, which I don't know why you would choose jewel with warriors. Like, yeah, you are not having a problem with being tanky at all. So, on that part, kind of a weird choice. -7, not a whole lot, considering we're in round 14. Welcome to the chat, Pam, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's grab you, put 1 point in here, then I need 2 rounds to get to level 7. We've got 4 more people who we can put in here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is gonna be too much. I have 1 troll too many, which probably is a dazzle. Yeah, dazzle is too much. Oh, that's okay. We'll figure it out as it goes. And thank you very much, ma'am. I missed it as well. I miss streaming as well and just being here with you guys. To give us a quick summary of what's going on here, I tried doing something with knights. It's not going as I hope. I will quickly show you what everyone else is doing, which is not usually what I come across. Though there are 2 Heartless Hunters, there is 1 mage, Spirit Warriors, Troll Warriors, and 2 people going for Savage, which they're doing awfully well. And I don't want to sound too surprised, because that's not really kind of me. But still, it's rather surprising. So do I want to dazzle in there? No, because I don't want to keep him anyway. So let's sell him, which doesn't really do anything, really. But at least it clears stuff up. So I need to get you in there as fast as I can. And then grab either Sven or Dragonite as I go along. I really need to level up Omni Knight and my Shadow Shaman, because they are not going to survive. And even though I put people in the corner, they're probably not going to survive this. No, they're not. How are my knights falling over like this? I am really surprised. I thought knights would be a lot better. Yeah, I need to spend my gold. I'm 28. Like, I'm gonna be 8. How did I end up with Meepo? Well, I wanted to go for summoners with knights, which I had tried once in Knockout, and it went really well, so I want to try it in a actual standard ranked match, and it's not going as I planned, which, as you can see, is quite obvious. Let's put you in there, which doesn't do a whole lot. I am going to spend a little bit of gold here. Let's put you in there instead of you, because I think Lycan is better. Not of who I want. Alright, so at least I got a couple people leveled up. I got some stronger units in there. Let's see whether this holds up a little bit better. Like, I don't need to win with, like, 14 points. I just need to win by a little bit, to not be 8. And that seems to be working. This seems to be working. Awesome. -16. This was the part I was hoping for. Preferably when I had like 50 or so more health points. Which isn't the case, so we just need to survive long enough for all the other people to come down towards our level of health. Alright, let's see. What else can we do? Well, I need to level, that's for sure. I need to preferably get Lycan in there as soon as I can. That means waiting until 2 more rounds, I think? Waiting for 2 more rounds, get Lycan in there. So I got 1 Day of Savage with Lone Druid. What do I want? I think Skull Basher might be a not bad option here. Let's pull him a little bit to the side, because I think he's a little bit stronger than a level 2 Meepo. I do want you, so let's grab you. Thank you very much, Bam. I want something very minimalistic for the overlay because I didn't want it to be like very obnoxious, especially because I'm using a lot of my videos for YouTube as well. And I always hate it when the whole screen is filled with all kinds of bells and whistles. I thought, where can I place it very nice in a corner where people can see it, but it isn't like the main attraction on the screen. But thank you very much. I love it as well. Alright, let's see. Level 3 Bristleback is gonna be annoying. And a level 2 Lycan. But this jewel is gonna go down while Hopkin is very much alive. Yeah, the Lycan is annoying, but Chaos Knight is doing okay. Or, well, not Chaos Knight, the bear from Lone Druid, who is also going to focus on Bristleback. Oh, thank goodness, those snakes are very much welcome, because Bristleback can't really do much against them. And Hopkin is attacking Nature's Prophet. Awesome, we're going to win this one, and he was on 75 health. He was like the #1 guy. Yes, ma'am, I do have special followers and cheers alerts right now. They are... If someone activates them, they're right below the ranking over here. Let's see, I can level up towards 7, and I think I'm going to do that. Because I am in not the best spot here. And I rather have just my summoners complete, so my summoned units do 40% more damage, than just sit around and wait and see whether I'll be able to level up nicely. Alright, this is really not... Well, I could have chosen a worse place to end up, but... That's a no. This is not going bad. Especially considering the amount of spirits they have. I'll still lose it one with -8, but I think it could have gone worse. If not from Lycan. Yeah, Hopkin is not doing great. Also, we didn't get 8th place, which I'm really happy about, because I think I sincerely thought it was going to happen. So, lucky me that everything seems to be working out. A little bit of luck, we can upgrade Lycan, which we can. Lucky me. They've got Abaddon here. Not really what I'm looking for. But let's grab him. Don't think we will be able to level him up, though. And nothing of what I want. No, but let's switch these guys around and put the Skull Basher on Lycan, because I think he can use it a little bit better than, say, a Lone Druid who's only 1 star. Alright, let's see mages by the looks of it. At Abaddon, so I think 1 tier of Fallen? Let's see, Grandfold. No, not even 1 tier of Fallen, which I'm surprised by. Oh, those sparks are killing me. And that's not my friendly fire. Well, not 8th, I think we can say that. Alright, so let's see. I think it went wrong by not being able to get my knights in fast enough and just trying to focus on knights, even though I might have been able to pick up Summoner more easily, say with a Venomancer or Meepo a little bit earlier. So I could have gone the route of Summoner, 1 stack of knights, getting the knights in later, instead of trying to go for knights and then coming to the conclusion, well, it's not working out as I had hoped, so what now? I would love to get a Sven, but I'm not gonna survive, so you know what? Trying to find a Lone Druid here, so I'm gonna sell Abaddon. And there he is. Alright, so we postponed the inevitable a little bit later. Everyone who's on the field is at least 2 stars. Well, is 2 stars really, because no one is 3 stars. So at least we can say we've got almost everyone, well, everyone to the place where we want them to be. Which is, in my opinion, completely fine. Does he have 2 Kunkas? He has 2 level 2 Kunkas. That explains why I saw a boat twice. And it wasn't just my mind who was playing tricks on me. So how did he do it? Because his warriors aren't too bad. Well, he didn't go for warriors necessarily, but also for savage and trolls. At least we didn't get lost. We only lost 75 points. I'm still in Lieutenant 1, so there's nothing really to lose. Which is completely fine. So, does this work? Probably. Do you probably have to do it a little bit of different order than I did in this video? Also very likely. Because just going for, say, knights in the beginning, you can. If you can pick all three of them up. Like the three earliest ones, say, Bat Rider, Luna, Chaos Knight, either Abaddon or Omni Knight very quickly. It's amazing. If you can't do that, try to go for, let's say, Summoner or Trolls or Savages first.